Is this oha soup? Is it oha soup? Hmm. I know some of you will be thinking this is oha soup. No, this is spinach soup. It is used to replace oha soup, yeah? So if you're outside Nigeria and craving for oha soup, this soup is for you. It is called spinach soup. I also call it my own Canada oha soup. So join me in this video to know how I cook this delicious spinach soup to replace oha soup. Let's go. So in my pot, I've already have stockfish and cow leg cooking. So, and the other pot is my cocoyam cooking. Yeah, the cocoyam is used for thickener, and this is the spinach, one bag of this spinach. So, I have to show you guys how I pick the spinach. The normal way you pick your ha. So, don't mind my spinach is somehow frozen in my fridge where I pick it. So, I have to pluck out the the tip, yeah, those tip, those like this tip, yeah, the stem, those long ones. I don't want to see them, but I want the look to be like or hard too. So that's how I do. See the way I'm doing it, picking it out, yeah. Then if I see a big spinach, this is baby spinach I use. If I see a big one, I'll use my hand to cut it. That's how I pick the spinach to get that look of oha. So that's how I do my own. If you feel you don't have time to do your own that way, you can know how to do it. But I believe it's better to cook it with baby spinach. Yeah, it's give that look, even the taste and everything, than to buy the big spinach and slice it. But if you can still try it with that one, if the one you have, I only use baby spinach anytime I'm craving for her soup and I want to cook this kind of soup. So that's how I do my own. See what I'm removing, those tip of the spinach. I cut them out with my fingers. Then if I see a big one, I cut it. So this is how I cut or prep my spinach for my spinach soup or obodo or her soup. So I then added my Jackie to continue cooking. All these meats have their cooking time or hours, so I have to cook them according to their cooking time and hours. At this time, my cocoyam is done, so I have to go for the cocoyam. Okay, this is dry fish. Me, I added my dry fish. This dry fish is a strong one, so I have to add it early. Then go for my cocoyam. So that's it. I pour in, I pour out the hot water first, then pour in cold water so I can easily peel off the back of the cocoyam. Then transfer to my blender. I use my blender to blend it. If you have food processor, you use your food processor to blend their own. If you have mortar, anyhow, just make sure anyhow you will pound it or blend it or just to make it in pound, just to blend the cocoyam. That's it. So this is what I'm doing here. Then I did everything off the back, then transfer into my blender, then add a little bit water, yeah, to blend my cocoyam. Then my cocoyam is ready. As I said, it's a thickener. If you're in Nigeria and you know how to cook oha soup, this is just the same method, the same process, the same way you cook your oha soup. That's how you cook this spinach soup. The only difference there is that you are using the spinach to replace oha. That is it. So simple. If you know the way you cook your oha soup, use that the same method to cook your spinach. Just know that the spinach will be the last thing to put because you know spinach. So that is it. At this time, I brought out the stockfish, then add my beef, add seasoning, then added a little bit salt on it. If you want to add a pepper now, you add. But I like blending my pepper, crayfish, everything together when I'm cooking my soup. So it depends on how you prepare your meat or cook your meat for your soup. So everything depends on you. Just know if you know the way you cook your heart soup, I'm saying it again, that's the way you're going to cook this spinach soup. So I have to pieces the stockfish. Yeah, so it will continue cooking because you know this is the cod fish. So I have to pieces it with my hand. It's a little bit hot here. Then transfer it back into the pot. So before I continue, let me introduce myself. Hi, my lovely subscribers. Thank you all for coming back to support your sister. My name is Shedema Blessing, a Nigerian YouTuber based in Canada. Please, if you have watched this video to this extent and you have not subscribed to my page, please subscribe to my page, like, comment, and for the old ones that keep on coming back to support your sister, I really appreciate the oldies, and for the new ones, I love you guys. Thank you for always coming back to support your sister. So guys, back to the pot. I've already shown you guys the crayfish and pepper, then the uziza seed here. Yes, I said it's like I'm cooking oha soup. So I'm still going to use all the ingredients I'm using to cook oha soup for this spinach soup. So I've blended all those things off camera. In my pot, I've ordered some oil there. You saw everything. Now me adding the cocoyam, the thickener. Yeah. So I'll add the cocoyam to it. Next thing I'll do is to allow the cocoyam to cover sometimes. So I can even add all the ingredients at this time apart from spinach. The spinach is the last thing I will add. And it depends on how thick my soup base is. So I try, spinach use a lot of water. So I'll try to make sure I remove excess water from it so that my soup is not going to be that too watery here. So I've just added the blended crayfish and pepper. And this means I'm trying to add my blended uziza seed. And this is ogiri. You know what is ogiri, Bona? It's composing in our soup or all this native soup now with ede. If you don't have the ogiri, just use your Maggi crayfish. It's also good in cooking soup. Yeah, Maggi crayfish. Then this me now adding my dry uziza leaf. It's a dry one, so I'm going to wash it, then add it on time so it will cook and the flavor will come out. Yeah, that's it. So let me say this thing again before I continue. I explained this kind of soup to one of my friends. She said she doesn't like spinach, as in fresh spinach, that it give her one taste or smell. Then I asked her to blanch her spinach. Yeah, you guys know how to blanch spinach. Wash your spinach, then sprinkle some hot water on it, then scoop it out immediately and transfer into a cold water with some ice to stop the cooking time on hour. It will still maintain the color, just that some smells and a lot of liquid will go out from there. So after everything, she tried it. She was like, "Oh my God, this soup tastes good. You won't even know you're not cooking her soup." So guys, if you don't want to try this way as using the fresh season, and you notice your soup is already water, you don't want it to be more water, you can blanch your spinach. It's still the same thing. You blanch the spinach to reduce the excess water. And for those of you that don't like the smell of the spinach or something like that, as she said, so she tried it, it still came out because the color of the spinach will still be there. It's just it will remove the excess water. And some people believe spinach have some smell, it will lose it. For me, anyhow it goes for me. So that's it. And this me now, you see my soup is almost like cooked. And I noticed the soup is a little bit small, it's still thick for me. So I'm just adding my spinach. Just know with this spinach like this, it's still the juice some water into the soup. That's why I say be very careful. So I'm squeezing the water so it will not be too distant. And I'm using my hand to bake some spinach because I know some of them are still big, but not all. Just to, yeah. Bear in mind that this soup is going to demand a lot of spinach from you because when you put spinach into the pot, you know how they always say it disappears, it doesn't swell up, yeah. So that is the see the look of the pot of the soup. Did you see it? Upon the whole bag of spinach. If I use one bag and say that's more to eat, and this is it. I stir everything very well, then cover it. This me and the cover fighting how to cover the soup. I know the soup is already, the pot is full, so I was trying to, if I cover it, it might, yeah, so I'm trying to keep my cover one side. So I use our method, the turning stick to hold it. And at this time, my soup have boiled. At this time, your soup is ready. Because spinach, once the heat touch it, it's good. So I just stir very well. Test for, at this time, that's when you test for salt. Adjust whatever you want to adjust and serve your food off your gas. You don't need to cook for long. Spinach, if you're cooking spinach, you don't need to cook it for long. So I have to turn the pot. I see the thing is just boiling one side. So it will be even. So I tested for my soup now again. Then I added a little bit salt. So to bring out the taste of the soup. That's it. My spinach soup is ready. My Canada Oha soup, that's the one I normally call it. My Canada Oha soup is ready. My Obodoyiru Oha soup is ready. So guys, if you're outside Nigeria and you're craving for Oha soup, this video is for you. Try this recipe, come back and say something in the comment section. Please, guys, I would like you to try it. And when you try it, please come back to my comment section and drop a comment about it so people will also learn from it. And if there's something you want to add or remove, it depends on you. This how I cook my oha soup. So this me cooking the spinach soup. As I said before, if you're outside Nigeria and you're craving for oha soup, this video is for you. Just look at the face of the soup. Look at how is it. If I didn't tell you this is spinach soup, there's no way you will know. I posted it in my Facebook page. I was asking them what kind of soup is this, the picture. Everybody was calling oha soup, oha soup. So guys, that's it. Thank you all once again for always coming back to support your sister. As always, I love you all. Remember blessed.